Right, hi, hello. My name is Than, short for Nathaniel. Tati's back. She's recommending new things. So I picked up the Catrice True Skin Foundation and the True Skin Concealer. And then I'm also going to be doing an official review of Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1. Right? Right? Well, I'm pretty sure this is called Textured Neutrals. It doesn't say that anywhere on here, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So this came out a couple years ago. I got it, you know, when it was first released. I'm also drinking tea, by the way. I don't know, I was trying to come up with a bunch of tea puns, but you know, we're not here for the tea, but we're here drinking tea, talking about Tati. So Tati was probably my favorite YouTuber getting into YouTube and beauty YouTube. I think she definitely had the biggest influence on me, even wanting to and thinking about starting a YouTube channel for years. Of course, I only just started in January, but this is something I've been wanting to do for like so long. But she definitely first ignited the spark in me to want to like review products or just to even start wearing makeup and look into makeup. So yes, we're not gonna get into all the drama, okay? We're just gonna do a review. All right. And the way I think about it is, if I feel pressure, all this pressure with like 300 subscribers, I really can't even imagine what it's like to have, you know, millions and millions and millions of people critiquing you. So we'll just leave it at that. Let's get into the makeup. So I got the lightest shade #1 Neutral Fair. I'm not sure, this might be too light. I sort of put it on my hand, I haven't seen it on my face yet. And I got the lightest shade in the concealer too. Swan, ooh. I just did my skincare. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the Vitamin Rich Face Base onto my forehead. Just because I get the dry patches right here, you know? So I just wanna make sure that this is all good on my forehead where it's super dry, even though I think this is supposed to be a pretty hydrating foundation. It has hyaluronic acid and watermelon seed oil. I think there's 18 shades, which, I'm just gonna start with one pump. This is what the shade looks like. It's pretty runny, pretty liquidy. I guess I'll start with the BK Beauty brush and then I'll blend on top with a sponge. Yeah, this might be too light, but that's okay. So it looks pretty good with the brush. It is catching on a little bit of dryness right here. It has pretty decent coverage. I'm gonna apply it with the brush on the other side, and then I might go in with a little bit more with the sponge to even everything out. Actually, I feel like this sets down pretty quickly, even though it's supposed to be like hydrating. I don't think this gives you that much playtime. So it might actually be best with a sponge. So I would recommend with doing sections and stuff, you know. This is like a hair too light, but I don't think it's gonna matter once I put everything else on. I'm not too worried. Actually, from what I can see from here, I do look pretty ghostly, but we'll bronze, we'll blush, it'll all be good. I think this looks pretty good, actually. Okay, so let's try this concealer. This is, again, supposed to be hydrating, has hyaluronic acid, and is supposed to be waterproof as well, so yeah. I don't know about that. Hydrating and waterproof. Let's see. We'll start with that. That. Let's just see. I don't know how quickly this sets, so. do this situation like normal. I haven't had to go back in though, so I feel like, you know, this is one of those wands that holds a lot of product because it has that, oh, Jesus. Because it has that little, like, you know, divot in it. Got my posture again. And I really don't think the color is changing to that much. So I want to try the RCMA powder again on this foundation. I mean, this is a new foundation too, and new foundation and concealer, but let's just see how it goes. You know, it's not gonna be the same as if I was testing it on like the Jouer because I use that one all the time. But I still wanna know, you know. Premier Pressed Powder in the shade No Color, by the way, from RCMA. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. I'm gonna use the Jones Red Brow Pencil in Ash. Peripera Ink V Shading Powder and the Shikuda Angled Face Brush. Actually, I'm gonna bronze a little bit with the Victoria Beckham bronzer. Just sort of mixing the two shades. Just wanna see, I haven't used this a lot and I'm curious. That looks okay. Let's do an eye look with this palette. It has sequins, which I'm not a fan of course, you know that. No one is. But it also has mattes, metallics, and glitters. And the glitters are super impactful. I remember the mattes being amazing, and I'm sure the metallics are good too. So the only thing is those annoying sequin shades that no one likes, but whatever. Hopefully in the next one they won't be in there. And she said she's gonna update us on Tati Beauty soon, so we'll see. With her being gone for a year and with the pandemic too, who knows what's gonna happen, but anyways, we have this. The way this goes is each color story has a different name, so it's Memory, Ritual, Story, Soothe, Aura, and Poet. And Soothe is the light brown row, so I'm just taking that lightest brown with the Rougher 27. It's just like a fluffy blender. These are pretty pigmented and looks like blending super nice. I'm taking the same brush and going into Aura, which is the cream shade. I'm gonna start in this set, like in the inner corner, and just start bringing it all the way up. I'm taking this Worker 3 and going into Poet now, into that matte, which is like the berry. That's actually going everywhere, or you know, it's going up here. Now, I'm taking the Rougher number 3, this little tiny fine pencil brush, into Poet, the same cranberry sort of shade, on the lower lash line, and connecting it with the top. I love this shade, actually. This berry shade is so cute. Pretty unique shade in my opinion. I'm just sort of tapping, slowly building, bringing it towards the center of the lid, sort of, on like an angle. But now I'm gonna take the Worker Pro, which is similar shape, little longer and a little more dense and skinnier. I guess I'll take Aura again. let's try the black, the memory. I guess I'll just put it sort of at the outer V. This is sort of giving me MAC Black Cherry Collection. Look. Maybe we'll use one of these blushes. We'll probably combine some blushes, but just saying. I feel like I want to use the black metallic. It's sort of gunmetal-y. It has some hints of blue. Because all of these are going to give me, sort of like the browns and the pink metallic, I feel like are going to give me the same thing. Where this could be pretty fun. It's the number 2. It's like a flat builder brush, sort of builder shader situation. So I'm going into metallic memory. And let's see, I might have to just go in with the finger, but let's see how the brush goes. It's sort of like a bluey gray black, like a slate. And so far, I don't really have fallout, so that's pretty good. Yeah, there is such a nice cool sheen. Like blue, cool blue sheen. I guess we might as well use the black glitter sort of on top, but let me first do this. Why don't I try with my finger? Let me just try. Just taking a little bit. Yeah, it's much more impactful. This is reminding me of Tom Ford Holiday 2019 Soleil Neige. I'll take that out in a second. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Let me show you what quad I was talking about. See these shades here? Doesn't that seem like it's sort of giving you the same vibe? These do come off the finger really nicely. I remember that being a key point in her like reveal video. Is she was saying that these are supposed to like be deposited really cleanly. Also, this palette is super heavy and feels super nice to hold, just so you know. Okay, so let's try that black glitter. All the glitters were, I just remember them being super, super reflective. You don't want to, you know, dig your finger in there. You just one little tap like this is all. And so let's see. Yeah, I love that. Just be careful because these are technically not eye safe, so yeah, just be careful when you're putting them on. Really don't go in with a lot. And you know, I would recommend using glitter glue and really press it on. Okay, I mean, really the glitter should have been the last step because I still have to go into the inner corner here, but I'll make it work. And I think I want to add a little bit more blending to the outside. Should be fine. I'm actually gonna try using Soleil Neige, the white from here. I'm gonna try with the Worker 3. I'll probably end up just going in with my finger, but Worker Pro, I sort of wiped it off so there's no extra product on it. And I just want to see if I can just blend this outer part a little bit more. And then I'm just going to tap a little more of the black matte. Taking the Rougher 28 back into Poet, just at the tip of it. And I'm gonna add more of that pink down here. Yeah, so with this pencil brush, I'm taking Aura, the like light cream. Actually, same brush, that little pencil brush, back into that white. And I'm taking my finger into the white shade. This is the Victoria Beckham liner in Ash. And I know there's glitter and stuff there, so I'm just getting it super close to my lash line. And I'm not gonna attempt to line my waterline today because I've never been able to do that successfully, so yeah, today's not the day for that. Even though I think it would really, well, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's fine the way it is. Jones Road Mascara. Take this pencil brush and just grab whatever fallout I may have gotten. Now there's nothing really too crazy, just some of the black and maybe like a few glitters. I got way more on this side. I wonder what I did differently. Pat McGrath under eye blurring powder, like normal. I abused this thing. It's lasted me like 2 years. So I'm gonna start with Cherish by Pat McGrath. Let me start with the Hermes brush. Oh, this is so pretty actually, just on its own. But just for the sake of testing this out, I'm gonna go into Look Don't Touch, the MAC one. It's pink, light pink with a slight peachiness. And I'm just putting that in the center, sort of up to the top. Let's take the Smooth Buffer and the Armani powder. If I can find it anywhere. Armani, 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 Armani. Where are you? Oh, there it is. It was sitting under my loose cushion powder, Duro powder. Anyways, face one, Armani powder. MAC Moon Masterpiece, extra mention Skin Finish in Double Gleam, Wayne Goss Airbrush. Okay, I'm gonna go spray my face with this in the other room. But again, this is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray in the new large size. I've tried this before in the small one. Taylor Wynn, aka the Taylor, she made this super popular. But it is expensive, you know, for the size, but with the newer size, it's definitely worth it, I think. It's like $12 for 3.3 ounces. God. Anyways, I'll be back in a sec. That mist makes your face super glowy, so I just dabbed a little bit more powder, sort of in the center points. The Rom&nd Glasting Water Tint, this is from the Humbug collection, and it's the color Berry Violet. And I hope this works. My lips are a little chappy right now, so I'm hoping that it goes on okay. Okay, so then let's zoom in and then we'll go over my final thoughts. Overall, in the end, actually this looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, it looks pretty good. Is it my favorite? No. Has pretty good coverage. Overall, everything looks pretty smooth. And the concealer, I would say I like more than the RCMA concealer. Take that for what you will, I don't know. It's not terrible. I don't like it more than my Jouer. That still is reigning supreme. That setting spray really adds a very nice glow though. Melts everything in. So I highly recommend that spray. And then this palette, Vol.1 Tati Beauty. Let's see. You just have to decide if you're comfortable using the glitters and if it's worth it with all these sequin shades. I just really don't like sequin shades, but the mattes perform very, very, very nicely. I really like them, and I actually do think this berry shade is very unique. And I am not thrilled about berries, let me tell you. I feel like there's been a lot of berry tones, at least in the spring there was a lot, and sort of the end of winter, I was like overwhelmed with all the berries that I was seeing. Even though this is an old palette, a couple years old, I feel like it's a fresh berry. It really is a nice color berry color. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll probably have another video going up Friday or Saturday, most likely Saturday, because I'll probably film Friday. I'm doing another live stream on Thursday, of course. We're gonna be playing with some Rituel de Fille things. We're doing a little witchy stream on Newness, 7 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be linked below, and you can follow me there to get notified when I go live, either via text message or email, whichever you prefer. So yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell so you're notified every single time that I upload a new video. Follow my Instagram, PrettyEarthAndGram. Yeah, I mean, I really don't want any drama in the comments, but, you know, if you're nice about it, we can talk about Tati's return, and, you know, if you enjoyed her videos before, and if you're excited that she's back. But really, please, no drama. Okay, goodbye.